With her radiant blonde hair, sparkling blue eyes, and irrepressible smile, Carole Lombard captured audiences' hearts as the screwball queen of cinema. Her exquisite features were matched by her elegant style, both on and off the screen. Even when covered in water or pie, she maintained an unmatched grace. But Lombard was more than just a beautiful actress. She was also known for her quick wit and progressive ideas. Her distinct speaking style, characterized by rapid-fire dialogue, made it seem as though she were always in a hurry. In reality, those close to her knew that she had a deep sense of intuition, leading some to believe she sensed her time in Hollywood was limited. Despite her wholesome image, Lombard had a sharp tongue and wasn't afraid to use it. One director even nicknamed her the profanity-spewing angel. She used her colorful language as a weapon against unwanted advances from Hollywood men, deploying carefully chosen expletives that left them stunned. Lombard learned this tactic from her elder brothers, who taught her a range of curse words to defend herself against predators. When faced with harassment, she would confidently fire back with a perfectly timed string of curses, leaving the offending party speechless. Through her strength and resilience, Lombard paved the way for future generations of women in Hollywood. In the year 1908, a spirited girl named Jane Alice Peters entered the world as the daughter of Frederick Peters and Elizabeth Knight. Known for her fearlessness and adventurous spirit, Jane Alice refused to be left behind as she treaded alongside her two elder brothers, Stuart and Frederick, yearning to be treated as their equal. With an insatiable desire for inclusion, she insisted on participating in every neighborhood baseball and football game. However, life took a dramatic turn when Jane Alice's parents ended their marriage when she was merely 8 years old. As the family dynamic shifted, Jane Alice found solace in the glamour of Hollywood, which lay just beyond her doorstep. Her striking beauty and vivacious personality drew the attention of casting directors, leading to her first role in a silent film at the tender age of 12. From then on, Jane Alice became enamored with the art of acting, dedicating herself to honing her craft and pursuing a career in the industry. It wasn't until 1925, after signing with Fox Film Corporation, that Jane Alice adopted the stage name Carole Lombard. Over time, this talented actress would become known for her comedic timing and versatility in various roles. Yet despite achieving success and recognition, Carole remained grounded by her humble upbringing and steadfast determination. She continued to push boundaries throughout her career, earning admiration both on and off the screen. In 1916, a bold move was made by Elizabeth Peters when she decided to relocate with her 3 children to the dynamic city of Los Angeles, settling there permanently. Among her brood was young Jane Alice, who would later come to be known as the actress Carole Lombard. As a precocious 12-year-old, Jane Alice found herself presented with a remarkable opportunity, a part in a silent film called A Perfect Crime. This initial taste of stardom set her on a path towards a successful career in Hollywood. Despite her humble beginnings, the actress embraced each challenge wholeheartedly, never shying away from hard work and dedication required to make it big in Tinseltown. In 1925, a young woman named Carole Lombard made her comeback to the silver screen, but under a new alias, Carole Lombard. Her early days in acting were filled with promise. However, this budding movie career came to a sudden halt due to a tragic automobile accident. The force of the collision propelled her face into the windshield, causing a harsh gash that extended from her nostril to her left cheekbone. Medical professionals had to administer 14 stitches to close the wound, shockingly without any anesthetic, so as to keep her facial muscles firm. Even though noticeable scars lingered and stood out prominently, Carole refused to let it deter her ambitions. During her recuperation period, she took up the study of motion picture photography, demonstrating her undying commitment towards her chosen field. After the unfortunate accident, time proved to be a catalyst for change in Carole Lombard's life. As part of her transformation, she decided to undergo plastic surgery to reduce the appearance of a noticeable scar. This decision highlights her resilience and determination to present her best self to the world. Meanwhile, her fascination with photography persisted and became an essential aspect of her professional journey. Her skill set extended beyond acting, making her a valuable asset in the industry. During her recovery period, Carole joined Mack Sennett's Bathing Beauties, a famed slapstick comedy troupe known for their outrageous antics. Working alongside these talented performers allowed her to sharpen her comedic abilities further. Little did she know, this experience would significantly impact her future assignments. Soon enough, Carole Lombard began securing leading lady roles, a testament to her growing prowess as an actress. While some might argue that her early beginnings were more engaging, it was clear that she had evolved into a versatile artist capable of handling various genres. Indeed, this classic star transcended expectations and left an indelible mark on Hollywood history. In 1934, the film 20th Century became a turning point in Carole Lombard's career. She often credited this movie for her renewed success in Hollywood. Lombard worked alongside John Barrymore in the film, who played a significant role in shaping her performance. He taught her the importance of fully immersing oneself in a character, which left a lasting impact on the actress. Upon completing 20th Century, Barrymore gifted Lombard a personalized portrait with a touching inscription. He wrote, "To the most exceptional actress I have ever had the privilege of working with, without comparison." This kind gesture moved Lombard deeply, and in a generous act, she cast Barrymore in her next project, the screwball comedy True Confession. Lombard's decision to work with Barrymore again demonstrated her appreciation for his guidance and the valuable lesson he had imparted. Their successful collaboration continued in True Confession, further solidifying their status as a formidable team in the industry. During the late 1930s, while one movie star's career began to wane, another was just starting to shine. This actress was none other than Carole Lombard, who rose to prominence with her sparkling personality and impeccable comic timing. As the film industry experienced changes, Lombard's unique charm carried her to stardom in a genre known as the screwball comedy. Two standout examples of Lombard's work during this time were Nothing Sacred and The Princess Comes Across. In both films, she demonstrated her uncanny ability to balance humor and emotion, leaving audiences captivated by her performance. Her portrayal of strong-willed yet vulnerable women resonated deeply with fans, further solidifying her status as an unmatched talent. By 1941, Lombard had already become synonymous with screwball comedy when she took on the role of Caroline Anderson in Mr. and Mistress Smith. Directed by Alfred Hitchcock, the film featured Lombard alongside Robert Montgomery, forming a magnetic duo whose chemistry sizzled off the screen. Their playful banter and hilarious antics left viewers rolling with laughter, cementing Lombard's place among Hollywood royalty. Throughout her career, Carole Lombard consistently delivered top-notch performances marked by their authenticity and sheer delightfulness. A true trailblazer, she paved the way for future generations of female performers and continues to inspire aspiring actors today. Despite the ever-evolving landscape of cinema, Lombard remains a timeless classic, an irreplaceable piece of Hollywood history that will never fade away. Indeed, even now, many decades after her untimely passing, we can still appreciate her remarkable contributions to the world of entertainment. Carole Lombard's antics weren't limited to just her on-screen performances. They extended to her life off-screen as well. In 1938, the actress was honored with the title of mayor in Culver City, where she quickly made her mark. Wasting no time, Lombard declared an impromptu holiday for the entire studio, sending all employees home, much to the dismay of their boss, David Selznick. This playful prank highlighted her mischievous side and brought laughter to those around her. Lombard also displayed a knack for cunning manipulation when it came to securing financial gains. She managed to secure an impressive 10% of her agent Myron Selznick's earnings for herself. Her ability to outsmart even seasoned Hollywood professionals like Myron earned her both admiration and surprise. Through her whimsical decrees and clever ploys, Lombard proved that she could hold her own both on and off camera. Furthermore, in matters of the heart, the actress experienced marriage twice, her first husband being the esteemed William Powell. Their union lasted from 1931 to 1933, and even after their separation, they maintained an amicable relationship. It is noteworthy that Powell played a crucial role in shaping her career. He recognized her exceptional talent and suggested she be cast in the film My Man Godfrey. This performance earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Actress. In a twist of fate, she stood by Powell's side during his battle with cancer. Remarkably, he outlived many of his contemporaries and left behind a lasting influence in Hollywood. Their bond, marked by mutual respect and admiration, highlighted the depth of their connection beyond marriage. Carole Lombard, the actress, had feelings for another celebrated singer, Russ Columbo. Their hearts were intertwined, but fate had other plans. In 1934, Columbo's life was abruptly ended due to a puzzling shooting incident, which was later ruled accidental. This tragic event brought immense sorrow to Lombard. However, she found comfort and joy in her career and personal life. Despite the heartbreak, Lombard continued to captivate audiences with her performances in films and shows, finding solace in her work. Through it all, she held on to the love she shared with Columbo, keeping his memory close to her heart. Even today, this classic romance continues to resonate among fans of both stars. In 1939, the spotlight found its way to a remarkable union, that of Carole Lombard and Clark Gable. This actress, already renowned for her comedic prowess, tied the knot with the legendary leading man who held cinema audiences captive. Together, they embarked on a journey filled with affection, admiration, and success. Their home became a sanctuary where two brilliant stars aligned, creating a dazzling display of warmth and humor. Their marriage was more than just a meeting of kindred spirits. It represented a harmony seldom seen amidst Hollywood's glitz and glamour. While each continued to thrive professionally, they never let stardom eclipse the importance of their relationship. Instead, the couple nurtured a deep connection rooted in mutual respect and adoration, reveling in quiet moments away from the limelight. However, fate has a peculiar sense of timing. As clouds cast shadows over their once radiant skies, tragedy struck unexpectedly. During World War II, the actress sought to contribute to the war effort by selling bonds, but destiny had other plans. On January 16, 1942, while returning from one such event, disaster befell the aircraft carrying Lombard. All lives aboard were lost, including hers. This sudden turn of events left behind an indescribable void, forever altering the trajectory of Gable's career and personal life. Despite his attempts to remain stoic, he privately grappled with the immense loss. He retreated into work, seeking solace through acting roles, but the void remained. Thus, what initially seemed like an idyllic pairing ultimately succumbed to the cruel hand of fate. Yet even now, nearly 8 decades later, memories linger of the actress whose laughter could light up a room, and the husband who cherished every moment spent with his beloved wife. Carole Lombard's love for her country was a significant aspect of her life. Beyond romantic relationships, the actress had an unwavering affection for her beloved USA. Her patriotism burned brightly, and she passionately defended the income tax system, a stance rarely seen in history. Lombard ardently believed that every penny paid in taxes benefited the individual paying it. She once stated, "There's no better place to spend it. I enjoy this country, and genuinely feel that I am receiving my money's worth." This statement shows how deeply the actress cared for her nation, and how much she valued being a part of it. The actress's unwavering support for the United States went beyond mere statements. She actively participated in events aimed at promoting patriotism and supporting the war effort during World War II. Lombard's commitment to her country was unquestionable, making her a shining example of what it means to be a true patriot. Her belief in the importance of contributing to society through taxes reflected her understanding of civic responsibility. By recognizing that each person plays a role in funding public services, Lombard demonstrated a deep appreciation for the benefits that come with living in a democratic society. In conclusion, Carole Lombard's patriotism shone just as brightly as her acting talent. Through her passionate defense of the income tax system and active participation in national causes, the actress left a lasting legacy as a true American heroine. In the cold month of January 1942, the actress Carole Lombard dedicated herself to a significant cause, the War Bonds tour in her home state of Indiana. With great enthusiasm, she sold war bonds worth a remarkable $2 million, all while feeling an intense longing to be reunited with her beloved husband, Clark Gable. Driven by this deep affection, Carole sought out a speedy way to return to her spouse, opting for air travel over the slower trains. This decision would ultimately lead to one of the most tragic moments in Hollywood history. As the days passed during the tour, Carole worked tirelessly to promote the sale of war bonds. Her efforts were fueled by a fierce determination to support the troops and bring herself closer to her cherished partner. Despite the challenges posed by winter weather and wartime shortages, the actress remained steadfast in her commitment to both the soldiers overseas and her own personal goals. Finally, after many successful events and encounters, it was time for Carole to make the journey back to California. She boarded a flight filled with hope and anticipation, unaware of the heartrending fate awaiting her. Though her life was cut tragically short, Carole Lombard left behind a legacy of dedication and love that continues to inspire those who remember her indomitable spirit. In early 1942, Carole Lombard was at the height of her career, having established herself as a leading lady in Hollywood. Accompanied by her mother and a publicity agent from Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer named Otto Winkler, she embarked on a war bond sales tour. Both Winkler and Lombard's mother had a crippling fear of flying, urging the actress to take the train instead. Tragically, fate had other plans when a fateful toss of a two-headed coin resulted in a decision to fly, ultimately sealing their unfortunate destiny. The trio set off on a chartered flight from Indianapolis to Las Vegas after a successful rally, aiming to return home to Los Angeles. Despite her traveling companion's fears, Lombard remained calm and even reassured them that everything would be all right. However, en route to their next destination, the aircraft encountered severe turbulence due to inclement weather conditions before crashing into Potosi Mountain in Nevada, claiming the lives of all aboard. Lombard's sudden death sent shockwaves throughout the nation, leaving behind countless mourners who admired her talent and humanitarian efforts during World War II. To this day, her tragic demise remains a haunting reminder of how one fateful choice can alter the course of history forever. Carole Lombard's untimely death on January 16, 1942, left behind a wave of grief and despair. The actress, who had captured audiences' hearts with her vibrant personality and exceptional talent, passed away at the young age of 33. Her loss was deeply felt by many, leaving a profound emptiness in both the entertainment industry and among her admirers. Lombard's devotion to her country was evident when she embarked on a war bond tour. During World War, she sought to contribute to the war effort by raising funds for the purchase of military bonds. Tragically, while returning home after a successful campaign in Indiana, Lombard's plane crashed near Las Vegas, cutting short her remarkable journey. Despite the devastation caused by her passing, the actress's spirit remains alive through her unforgettable cinematic contributions. In celluloid form, Lombard continues to captivate viewers and remind us of her vivacity and passion. As a national heroine, her legacy lives on and inspires future generations of artists and patriots alike. Throughout her career, Lombard graced numerous films, revealing her impressive range as an actress. From lighthearted comedies to intense dramas, she demonstrated a unique ability to connect with diverse audiences. While her physical presence may have faded, her impact on Hollywood has not waned. Instead, it lingers like a cherished melody, timeless and evocative. The memory of Carole Lombard serves as a testament to her undying dedication and commitment to her craft and her nation. Even today, fans continue to celebrate her work, seeking solace in her iconic roles and finding inspiration in her fervent love for her country. Thus, although Lombard's earthly existence ceased over 7 decades ago, the radiant glow of her stardom persists, illuminating cinema screens across generations. In January 1942, the nation was shocked by the news of the sudden death of beloved Hollywood star Carole Lombard. She had been traveling with her mother and husband, Clark Gable, when their plane crashed near Las Vegas, taking their lives. But what many people may not know is that Lombard's passing was more than just a tragic accident. It was also an act of selflessness and patriotism that would posthumously earn her a special honor. At the time, the United States had recently entered World War II, and Lombard was deeply committed to supporting the war effort. Before embarking on her fateful journey, she had been in Indiana selling war bonds, raising over $2 million for the cause. Her efforts were so successful that the government asked her to extend her tour, but Lombard declined, eager to return home to her loved ones. It was during this trip back that disaster struck. Yet even in death, Lombard continued to serve her country. President Roosevelt recognized her selfless sacrifice and bestowed upon her a distinguished medal, hailing her as the first woman to be killed in action in defense of her country in the war against the Axis powers. This noble tribute served as a poignant reminder of Lombard's unwavering commitment to her nation, forever cementing her place in history as a symbol of courage and dedication. The loss of Carole Lombard was deeply felt throughout Hollywood and the world. Known for her quick wit, radiant beauty, and versatility both on and off screen, she left behind a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. Whether gracing the silver screen in classics like My Man Godfrey, or bringing laughter to this film or that show, Lombard's talent and spirit live on through her work. As we remember this remarkable actress, let us also honor her memory by striving to uphold the same values of service, bravery, and love for which she so boldly lived and died. Rest in peace, Carole Lombard, and thank you for all that you gave to this great nation and to the world of